Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 19 of the October Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord, let me know what you think. Today's problem is minimum domino rotation for equal row. So, okay, in a row of dominoes, A sub I and B sub I is the top half and the bottom half, and return I, so they swap value. So return the minimum value, number of rotations so that their values are A are the same or all values B are the same. Okay. So we rotate the second and the fourth domino. Is it an or an? Or okay, that makes sense. So I mean, I think this is brute force, but we have to figure out how to do it in an intelligent way. Maybe you could think of it as greedy. So basically, there are only two possibilities, right? Where if we look at the first domino, it's either 2 in the top or 5 on the bottom. That means that for every domino to equal the same, A has to be all 2s, or B has to be all 2s, or A has to be all 5s and B have to be all 5s. And I think once we have that, we can force rotations if we need, and then we just take the min all over that. So I think that means that there are 4 possibilities, and we just take the best of those 4 opportunities, and if they're not possible, we turn -1. I think that's the, yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, okay, so I think I'm going to have a helper function. Let's go match maybe some x and then just a and ab, right? And then this will give us the minimum number of rotations. So let's have an infinity value is equal to what is it, dot full of infinity. I'm trying to be a little bit better about this, but I always forget still. So basically here we go, okay, right, for, so let's have a count as equal to 0 for total. So for x, oh sorry, for a sub I, b sub I in sip of a b, if a sub I is equal to x, then we're good. So this is just matching a. So now we're basically doing the number of rotations for matching the top row being that. So if b sub I is equal to x, then we count 1. Because that means that we do 1 rotation to move b to a. And then after that, and then if neither of them are equal to x, that means that this is not possible. So when we return infinity. Yeah, that should be good. And then otherwise, at the very end, we return count. So what does this mean, right? So now that means that we want to have the min, which is, so let's just say answer is equal to, we either match a sub 0, wow, the length could be really long, but that's okay. This is still linear. So we try to, again, our technique is to match either the first character in the first, or in the first domino, either the top character or the lower character, right? So we try this, or, so this is going to be the min of this, or we try b sub 0 matching, or I don't know if this is correct syntax, that's why I'm pausing a bit. Or the same thing but matching the other way. So now if answer is equal to infinity, that means that it's not possible, otherwise we turn answer. Right? That's pretty much it, I hope, give or take. Maybe we have to check some stuff like no, 2n is equal to 2, so that should be okay. And apparently I have a one-time error, so I'll probably have some issues there, but that's okay. Oh, what is this? Is it just for, man, I'm learning, getting that muscle memory correct, but oh, whoops, this is big A, this is big B. I think Yeah, okay. In this case, this is small a. This is big A, big B. Oops. And I'll go over why this is the case in a second. But basically, this is just, like we said, there are only 4 possible ways. And we'll kind of clarify what this code does in a second. Cool, yes. And so basically what is match, right? This is match the character X to A from A, or rotate from B, right? So that's kind of the answer. So this is what this question asks. And basically, anytime that we have A matches X, that means that we're good because we don't have to rotate. If it's from B, then we have to rotate. Or if it's from B and it's not an A, then we rotate so that we match. And basically, it's just checking the 4 possibilities, which is, as we said, we look at the first domino, we look at the top, we go, okay, let's try to get the top domino where we match it from A. And then we get the top domino where we match it from B. Oops, this is this one actually. What that means is that, you just basically rotate everything if you want to call it that, but it just does the match for you. And then try again with the bottom and so forth. This is I think this is a straightforward way of doing it, and in that this is pretty close to how I write in contests, I think, because it's just shorter code, fewer mistakes, fewer potential for edge cases, and I finally got one quicker this time. So what is the complexity, right? Well, this match function just looks at every character at most once, so this is going to be constant time inside the for loop, which means that this for loop will be linear time, and this is a linear function it's a linear time function, which if we have 4 of them, it's still linear, so that means this entire function is going to be linear. In terms of space, well, we don't really do any space other than having a count, maybe infinity if you want to call it that, and answer and so forth, and accelerate space. So O of 1 space. So this problem is going to be O of n times O of 1 space, linear time, constant space. This is pretty straightforward once you can see the trick. The reason why is because, well, some of it is almost like a by contradiction thing, is that this is all the possibilities, right? So basically, this is all the exhaustive search. Because if you, let's say in this case, you want to try 1, why wouldn't you want to try 1? Because, well, if 1 is already not in the first domino, then it cannot, it's not going to be true anyway. So if 1 is in the first domino, that means that we already tested. So those are the 2 cases, and so that's how I would think about this problem, and that's why it makes it straightforward. And and when something is linear, I don't really look at the space or the constraints, because can't really do faster than that generally. That's all I have for this problem. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today, and I will see you tomorrow. And also, if you're wondering about the glasses, I'm trying to wear these glasses for computer stuff so I could go sleep better. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Anyway, I will see y'all next problem. Bye bye.